Would you greet with me the Mayor of Springfield, Kim McClure?
Russ, thank you so much and good morning. Thank you for being here. What a phenomenal group here. What a wide variety of churches represented. Goodness, that just is great. That's great. You know, we are so fortunate in our community to have challenges, but with the challenges go a lot of opportunities. And that's exactly what we've got to start addressing. We're addressing it, but how do we make the best use of the resources that we've got? Josh in his prayer said it well, unity and wisdom for knowing the right things to do. You know, the faith community plays such a role, and the faith community acting in a united fashion is a resource that this city needs and values. And I know I speak for Phyllis, my colleague, as well as our other colleagues on council, saying that we are so blessed to have that. And we want to encourage you any way that we can. You know, the family is the key. And as we look at the challenges that we have as a community, for example, we are concerned about poverty. We're concerned about low wages, all that goes with that. But on the other hand, I hear from employers daily, including yesterday, they have jobs, they have good paying jobs, but they cannot match the skill set. There is a skills gap. So how do we meet that? And what employers will tell me, not exaggerating, is that they will hire someone, they'll come to work at 8 o'clock on Monday morning, 9 o'clock on Tuesday, and on Wednesday they don't show up. And it gets back to those basic skill sets in the family. So we have got to start trying to address that. And so I encourage you in doing that. The schools are the best vehicle, in my opinion, for doing that. So many good partnership opportunities through our public schools. I attend First Baptist Church, and we have an active partnership with James River for a preschool academy that meets on our campus every day that the public schools are in session. And it's not just training these young boys and girls, but it's helping to train the families. The families have to come in and are exposed every week to, one, a ministry. They hear the gospel, but they also hear about basics. Here's what you need to do to take care of your family. And you know, if they don't show up, they have to do certain things. But it's trying to teach that responsibility, and that's where I think the faith community comes in. We have got challenges. We have got opportunities. We are dealing with, as a community, some potentially serious things, but we're not alone. Mental health is a big issue, and you will see that in so many different areas. What Phyllis and I hear is that the biggest mental health facility around is the Greene County Jail. And that's sad to me. So how do we start addressing that? We're concerned with substance abuse. We see that all too often. Again, the family is the key to try to build that. So the faith community acting in that concert with our local public schools, with the partnerships, trying to meet the needs. And the needs are not going to be the same, depending upon the type of ministry that you have available in your individual churches, the types of needs that schools have. It's going to vary. I would encourage you to be loving, to be creative, to be understanding, and most of all, let's make it an item of prayer that we as a community go forward and we can address these types of things. It's going to take all of us. The city cannot and should not do all of this. The city doesn't have the resources, doesn't have the expertise, but what we can do is use our capacity to convene, our capacity to facilitate. And those resources are there, and we have such a wide variety of resources available in this community, and people just don't understand how wide we have that. We have got to be able to tap that. So I commend you, starting with young boys and girls, their families, the ministries that individual churches can do as best you know how based upon the ministry capabilities and desires that you have. So let me encourage you. Thank you for being here. Thank you. What a great crowd. I'm just blown away by this. We've got to be able to work as a community, and I am so proud to be with a bunch of men and women. Phyllis is here today, but are committed to doing this as well. We've got a council that wants to move forward, wants to take care of our challenges by taking advantage of our opportunities and making those out. So thank you for your time this morning. My prayers are with you. My thanks are with you as you go forward.